Hello everyone, welcome to Site Programming channel. Myself, this is Kaushik, belongs to Department of IT, first BTech. Today, in this video, we are going to discuss about what is function and the types of function. So, let us discuss about functions. A function is a group of statements that together perform some specific tasks, and a function is also known as a module in a software engineering. Now let us see the prototype syntax for function. And here is the syntax for function definition. Every C program has at least one function which is main function, and all the most trivial programs can define additional functions. Functions can be classified into four types. They are without arguments, without return, with arguments, without return, without arguments, with return, with arguments, with return. Now let us discuss about first function type, that is function without arguments, without return. When a function has no arguments, it does not receive any data from the calling function. Similarly, when it does not return a value, the calling function does not receive any data from the called function. And here is the syntax. Now let us see a program. Here I have declared length, breadth and area globally. So the values for length, breadth and area by default are 0. And in the calc area, I have assigned area assigned with length star breadth. So here length is, I have read the length as 7 and breadth as 6, but I didn't read area, so it remains 0. So here area is assigned with length star breadth, so the result will be 42 stored in an area, and it moves back to the main function. Now let us see the execution of this program. As it's asking me to enter the length, I have entered 7 and the breadth as 6, and it gives the area of rectangle as 42. Now let us discuss about second type of function, that is with arguments, without return. When a function has an arguments, it receives any data from the calling function, but it returns no value. Here is the syntax for this type of function. Now let us see a sample program for this. So here I have declared globally and I have made it into comment. Now let us see the execution of this program. So it's showing that undeclared length, breadth and area. So now I will declare these variables locally. And I am declaring int length, breadth and area. Now let us run. And again it's showing that error that here undeclared area in the calc area function. So now I will declare area. Let us see the execution. So it's asking me to enter the length, I have entered 7, and again enter the breadth, I have entered 6, and it's showing the area is 32766. That means the garbage value of the area. So now in the main function, I will cut the printf statement and I will put it in the calc area function. Because the area is particularly confined to the calc area function. So here it's asking me to enter the length, I have entered 7 and breadth, I have entered 6. So it gives the output area is 42. So this is the actual program for the function with arguments without return. And as I declared locally, the length of the value is initially garbage value, and even breadth also. So in the calc area is assigned with the length star breadth. So the result of the area will be stored in a variable area. Now let us discuss about third type of function, that is without arguments with return. When a function has no arguments, it does not receive any data from the calling function. Similarly, when it does not return a value, the calling function does not receive value. And here is the syntax for this type of function. Now let us see a sample program for function without arguments with return. So I have declared these variables globally, and as similarly the values are by default 0 for length, breadth and area. And in the calc area function, as usual, the area value will be stored in area variable. Now let us see the execution of this program. As it's asking me to enter the length, I have entered 6, and breadth I have entered 7. So it gives me the output that area of rectangle is 42. Now let us discuss about the fourth type of function, that is function with arguments with return. When a function with arguments with return, it receives any data from the calling function. Similarly, when return a value, the calling function receives any value. And here is the syntax. So now let us see a sample program for functions with arguments with return. And as usual, I have declared these variables locally, and I have read the length as 7 and breadth as 6, but the area is a garbage value. So same as usual in a calc area function, the area is assigned with the length star breadth, so the value will be stored in a variable area and moves back to the main function. Now let us see this execution of the program. And it's asking me to enter length and breadth. I have entered 6 and 7, and it gives the output that area of rectangle is 42. Thanks for watching. If you are having any doubts, please comment us so that we are ready to clarify your doubts. Like, share and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.